What's going on, people? It's Antoine Darden with Darden Digital here, bringing you some exciting news. Well, at least I'm excited. I know a lot of people are down on the game right now because of balancing issues and connectivity issues, but it seems as though Ubisoft is keeping at least one of their promises, which is they're going to be trying to release content, I believe, every week. I think they said in their live stream. Please correct me down below in the comments if I am wrong on that, because yeah, I wasn't going to listen to a 2-hour live stream. Good luck with that, guys. But anyways, we have some of our first new content in the form of ornaments. Yes, the ornaments are here, and let me say, some are hit and miss. Listen, I'm just glad they're here. I'm just glad we have more options, and more options is always fine with me. Now, what I wanted to know is, how do you guys like these new ornaments? We're going to take a look at all 12 of them. That's one new ornament for each hero, and I want you guys to let me know what you think. Now, we're going to go ahead and start off with the first one. So we have our warden here, and he has a dragon sitting on top of his head, and it is a pretty badass looking dragon. The only thing I really have against this look for him is that it's very reminiscent of his eagle or bird or whatever kind of falcon, whatever bird is supposed to be. It's almost identical, and from afar you really can't tell. I would have preferred that maybe they didn't have the dragon's wings to be upswept like the other bird that he has for his helmet. You know, maybe it can be downswept or in a kind of a, I don't know, an M shape, if you get what I'm saying, or you know, maybe just a different profile or a different facade for that ornament. But I do like it. It is one of my favorites, if not my favorite ornament, and I definitely will be purchasing or dropping some coin to get this ornament. Now, next up is our favorite Buckethead. It is the Conqueror, and he is sporting here the Silent Warrior. And I'll go ahead and say the ornament looks great, but on the Conqueror, it still looks terrible, which has been an issue for many Conqueror mains and people who like playing as the Conqueror. They really hate the way a lot of his ornaments fit on his head or look on his head. And I really think that what Ubisoft should have done is maybe gave some characters different ornament placements. Like maybe his ornament could have gone on his shoulders, or you know, maybe on his shield or something like that, or maybe he had maybe a piece for his mace. But they just, for the helmets that they have, you know, they really don't look that awesome. I mean, the ornament itself looks great. It's beautifully designed. It's very detailed. But on top of him, it looks real whatever. So as far as how it fits for his character, I don't like it. Don't like how it looks. And, you know, I've even read some people complaining about the Conqueror and how his ornaments fit on his head and just his helmets overall. And people have said that they look like they're tacked on and they look tacky. And I tend to agree. But let's go ahead and move on to our Peacekeeper. She has here the Death Hornet. And it's a hornet with a skull for a face. Okay, that's pretty morbid, but that's okay. Now, I do actually like the way the ornament looks. I like that it gives her a different profile. But again, I kind of feel the same way for her that I feel about the Conqueror. I feel like maybe she should have gotten her ornament something else. Maybe something else should have been her ornament. Maybe a, you know, a shoulder pad or a greave, or you know, maybe her face mask are a little bit different. But you know, to have a metal heavy ornament on top of leather or a cloth hood seems kind of silly, and especially for a character who's supposed to be more stealthy and swift, it kind of just gives you away. I mean, it's not a big deal. At the end of the day, it's for looks, and you know, I do think it's pretty cool, and I will see a lot of people with it. And even if I ever pick up the Peacekeeper, I may pick it up. I haven't really even looked at the rest of her ornaments, to be honest with you. But this one's not a bad one. I just would have liked to see some variety in the ornament placement. Now let's go to our favorite big guy, our favorite push man, the Lawbringer. He has the HYDRA Drake. Now it looks like the skull, or what I'm assuming because of the name, is a Hydra. From afar, it just kind of looks like a big blob on his head to me. It looks like a big-ass popcorn sitting on top of his head, or maybe even like a triceratops without the horns or something like that. But I would like to see it, you know, in the game, full 3D all the way around. These are just the pictures. When I play as these characters, I will showcase it a little bit if you guys are interested. But I just want to get this video out and let you guys know, hey, you know, the ornaments are here, and this is what they are and how they look. Give my 2 cents about it and get some feedback from you. So here's the Hydra Drake. It's not bad. I like it. You know, for his helmet, most things look good on him. And for such a big character, you would think that he might have some gaudy type of ornament on top of his head. Let's move right on to the Raider. He has here the Death Guard, and surprise, surprise, more skulls, more horns. So I was kind of about this. I do like that it's different. It just seems a tad bit lazy simply because it's like, okay, he has horns that go down, he has horns that go forward, he has horns that go up, now he has horns that go back with skulls. And it's like, all right, you know, I like his ornament with the wings. I think it's like his epic ornament or whatever it's called. Those are pretty cool. This one isn't bad, but I just would have liked to see something a tad bit different. And now we'll move on to our Warlord, the hero that everybody loves to hate. I admit I have a Warlord. I like the Warlord ever since the betas, and I like this helmet. It's probably one of my favorite, or second only to the Dragon. He has here the Iron Ravens, and as you can see, they look really mean, scowling at their enemies. Right there with those red eyes. That headbutt is going to be coming for you. You know that headbutt and stab is coming. Why not get a closer look at those Iron Ravens while you're doing it? And you will be, because your Warlords will headbutt and stab. And yeah, I like it. This is probably one of my favorite. Very detailed. Not much else to say. Very cool. Moving right along to the Berserker, he has here the blood skulls, and he just looks like he just skinned like a horse or a wolf or something and just put it on top of his head, which kind of goes along with his character. I do like it. I do love the fact that it gives him a bit of a different outline. You kind of have the bones there pointing up, almost like a little Batman facade. That's pretty cool to me. I like it. I like the different color that it has in it. And that's definitely one of my favorites, probably my third favorite. And moving right along to my new bae. This is one of my new favorite characters, man. Let me say, I like most of the characters on this game. I try to play with everybody. And guys, make sure you check out my videos that I have of me trying to learn the Valkyrie. But here she has the jeweled horn. Very simple, very elegant, not much to say. You just got some horns with some jewels. It looks like it kind of showcases her feminine side just a tad, which isn't a bad thing. I'm digging it. I like the jewel horns. It fits with her design. Now moving to the Kensei, a character who I like. He has a lot of variety. He has the gold butterfly. Now I don't hate this, but I don't love it. I'm just real to it. It's, you know, it reminds me of just another version of the moth. And, you know, most of his ornaments kind of have the same design. They all kind of have that U shape, which is cool. And because, you know, that's true to that character and that armor. So that one is fine with me. Not a lot to say about that. And let's go ahead to the Shigoki. And let me say, man, this ornament here might make me play the Shigoki a little bit more. That is a badass armor. He's wearing the Horned Demon. This one might be my favorite. It might be my favorite. I really can't say, but it's up there. It's up for debate between, you know, 1, 2, or 3, depending on my mood. But you got the devil horns there. You got the Oni mask there. The demon right there, and he just looks mean. He already kind of has the tusks coming from his face. He looks badass. He looks like he's ready to do some damage. And moving right along to my main, my Orochi, and of course the guy who I like the most, the guy who I play as the most, has to have what is, in my opinion, the worst ornament of the day. What is this? I mean, It's the octopus. And, you know, it took me a few times just looking at it, glancing at it to try to find where the octopus is. It just looks like a glob of shit on his head. It just looks like he has a glob of metal, gold, and just, you know, some tentacles going everywhere. And then he has a fan thing, like a seashell going in the back. Like, I get their theme is the sea. Like, okay, cool, but octopus, no. I'm not digging it. But on to our, and last but not least, we have the Nobushi or Noboshu, or sorry for butchering that name. I know you guys are probably going to kill me for that. But she has crabs. Yeah, insert joke there. Twin crabs, so it looks like you got the face of the crab and the claws sticking out of the side of the helmet. This one isn't bad. It fits with her character, I guess. It's just really simple. Doesn't go out too much. It's not, doesn't look like it's gonna, you know, make her top over like the Orochi with the octopus, which is bigger than everything on his body. But we're past that. Let's go back to her. And I think it's cool. It's not too flashy. It's not too out there. At least I wanted to talk about the effects. Ubisoft added the World 1 effect for all heroes. Now, previously, it was only available for the Nobushi or Nobushu. I don't know why I can't say that name. Anyways, now it is available for all characters. I really like this effect. Just go to your Nobushi or Nobushu or whatever if you want to see that in action. And I mean, it has it for the idle and for the executions. So good job, Ubisoft, putting out some new content only a few weeks after release. And I cannot wait to see what else they're going to be releasing. What do you guys think about these new ornaments? What ornaments would you like to see? What, I guess, new effects would you like to see, if any? I know I have a few ideas, which I'll probably make a video of later. Guys, let me know down in the comments below. What would you like to see? What do you think about the ornaments? And what do you think about future content from Ubisoft? And as always, thank you so much for watching.